And good evening, everybody. Welcome to an interesting stream. It's going to be a trial by fire tonight. Welcome on in to the finale, well, the final season, I should say, of our F1 22 My Team Career Mode. Season 6, we are out back in SHAKEY, ready for the Bahrain Grand Prix. I'll give it a few minutes to let people get yourselves in. But thank you very much, Piri, first follow of the night. Stel, sorry as well, for the follow as well. Rostog, I'm doing well, mate. Hopefully you are as well. We are finally live. Fed, welcome to the stream as well. I'm afraid we've got a problem. We have waited for this. Yes, the custom voice messages are definitely going to be used tonight, I'm sure. BH, thank you very much, and welcome on in as well to WTW Racing as well for the follow. Yeah, I think hopefully tonight is going to be a good one. The scores are all reset, as you'll be able to see by our championship standings there. Season calendar. If you missed out on the pre-season testing video, Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, Albert Park, Australia, Imola, our first sprint weekend of the final season, and then we go to Miami, Monaco, Azerbaijan, Canada, Silverstone, Austria, Belgium, Italy. A lot of very power-sensitive circuits before we head to Japan, USA, Mexico, and Brazil to finish off the year. I'm doing alright. Aiden, hopefully you are as well, mate. Callum, I am yet to pre-order F1 23, but I will be doing it very, very soon. We can only hope. We have to pray to the Formula 1 gods, or the EA/Codemasters gods, that this final season I don't get wrecked by engine failures constantly. Calix, welcome in as well. Hopefully you have a good one. Will this season's YouTube videos be relatively similar to the last season with the length of videos? Probably, but I don't know yet, to be completely honest. They will probably be a little bit longer, because obviously the races are a lot longer. But yeah, they should be anywhere still. To be honest, it depends on how exciting the racing is. MJ as well, welcome on in. Eduardo, thank you for the follow. Yeah, longer, probably a bit longer, obviously, because it's a 100% race against a 50% race. I hope everyone as well, if you were planning on it, I've got free practice 1 currently in the background. Anonymous with a $50 tip to get us started. That is insane. Thank you very much, my friend. I mean, I don't know who you are because you're anonymous, but thank you very much. That's mad. That's absolutely mad. That might be fed. I don't know. Kev, thank you for the follow as well. Welcome to the stream. Fed, mate. That is nuts. Thank you so much. Ready to kick off this evening. If that was you, of course. If it was someone else, then thank you as well. But yeah, we've got 309,000 R&D points ready for this final season. I can't do any upgrades to the car. You can see I've got 24 out of 24, 23 out of 23, 25 out of 25. Durability, there are 2 to go, but they are coming from Honda, so they're going to arrive really late on in the campaign, October and November. So they are why we haven't got those upgrades yet. It is pretty much, in terms of raw performance, a maxed out car on F1 22. I'm doing alright though, Lando. Hopefully you are as well, mate. Aren't you meant to be doing free practice in Miami right now? That's what I was going to be wondering as well. But of course, you know, if you're here for the streams, I'm sure you're going to get some exclusive content as well. I'm looking forward to Brad Pitt Silverstone, absolutely. I reckon he'll win that Grand Prix. I'm going off on a limb. Dark Nano, welcome on in. Do we do this thing, chat? Do we get ourselves into free practice? What engine supplier am I using? So we have gone with Red Bull powertrains for this final season. I don't know if we can see it anywhere. Customization. I don't think we can. Can we see it anywhere? I don't know if we can see it anywhere. I don't think we can. Yeah, we have always had engine failures in Bahrain, so we could be really hyping up this first race of the season, and it might go really badly. Stuffy Michael as well, thank you for the follow. You'll see it in finances. Oh, there we are. See, you guys know way more about this than I do. So, contract period, Red Bull power unit deal. Sets back $4.1 million. Hot take for the Miami GP. Red Bull are going to win. Someone else isn't going to win. I don't really know. Well, thank you very much for the follow as well. I'm going to try and keep up with those as we go through the evening. But, I mean, we got a tiny little bit of pre-season testing. I don't know if we've got the car reveal still to do or not. I think we might have gone through that. If we get an engine failure, yeah, I guess open lobbies are going to be the way to go throughout the rest of the night. Zombie as well, thank you for the follow. Bro! Ergwin, I'm so sorry, I'm probably butchering your name. Whatever's needed, I really enjoy your content. You got me back into F1 after so many years. Do you have a Discord server? If you go !Discord, you can get into the Discord server, mate. $250 donation before we've even started. That is absolutely mad. Thank you so much. That was not what I was expecting to kickstart the stream tonight. That is insane. Thank you so much, everyone, for the support. There's your Discord as well, if you want to get in there. Like I said, it's still currently in beta. I'm working on the final bits with it. It's gonna be. I'm gonna be trying to do a full release with it when F1, like before F1 23 comes out. So of course we'll integrate it with YouTube as well. There's your OnlyFans link as well for those that are interested. 200 subs on the Twitch. I make an OnlyFans. So yeah, get yourself in the Discord. Do whatever you need. Let's jump in then. Bahrain Grand Prix. Will we get an engine failure? I think that's the other really big question tonight. Arguin is absolutely a legend. That is nuts. Any new news on the car? I don't... Oh, my car! Sorry, Bradson. The Instagram. The Instagram, mate, has everything revealed. I'm sure I could do a quick reveal here. I don't quite know how I can do a quick reveal here, but I might be able to. So, chat, I can officially reveal. I haven't actually got a picture. I'll show it up to the webcam, which I worked out will be really stupid to do. But the new whip has been claimed. So, for those of you that know cars, I'm going to struggle to bring it into the room, because I'm on the second story of the house. I will post it in the Discord after the stream, absolutely. I'll post up a couple of pics for you guys as well. That dono has pushed the debut of FootCam. Definitely is going to be brought forward. We can get FootCam integrated very quickly. What was it going to do? That was it. Messages. It's a dry weekend in Bahrain to kick us off. That's good. Nick DeFries has already spam in real life as well. Right. So, we're probably only going to do one free practice session still. We've got full qualifying, 57 lap Grand Prix this evening. It is going to be quite a long one. Yeah, the post, I've already got a story over on Instagram if you want to follow me over there, at Matt212YT, you can have a quick look. Quite bright is probably the best way to describe it, but let me know thoughts and feelings on the colour as well. But here we are then. Free practice one. DJ Husky, thank you very much. Oh, sorry, Hooksy even. I should say thank you very much for the follow as well, my friend. Welcome on in. So we might be able to get, 250 in terms of followers should be doable. We might get close to 2,300 if we're lucky. Evil Tape as well. Thank you very much for the follow. Right, in terms of setup then. So, for those of you that don't play My Team Career Mode, like if you don't get into the later seasons, higher downforce tends to be a bit more important. The cars get very quick down the straights, but they struggle a little bit through the corners. Will this be on YouTube? Yes, it will, Husky Snack. Thanks for the content. I'm 12 and love watching your videos. Long live no engine failures. Thank you very much, mate. Fingers crossed we can make sure that we don't get any engine failures tonight. But Bahrain is my curse track on this game, so we will wait and see. What are you looking forward to about F1 23? Red flags. That is the big one still. I think that's going to really spice up the racing in career mode. Apparently, the online matchmaking, I cannot confirm this yet, but apparently the online matchmaking has been massively overhauled as well. So we're going to test that out, I'm sure, when we jump into some league racing as well. But, of course, F1 23 will be the first F1 game that I actually am a full-time content creator for. So I'm very excited for that as well. I'm doing good, though, thank you, Owen. Hopefully you are as well, mate. Welcome on in. Right, so brake bars I have to bring down. I've actually had to bring it even lower, 93%. Unfortunately, I put the last, I think it's chassis upgrade on the car, which ruins the brakes on F1 22. It's done it through the last couple of games as well. SC Wrestling, thank you very much for the follow. But shall we head out then onto the circuit? An engine failure inside the first 10 laps would not be the vibe. I tell you what, it really wouldn't. OMG, is that fat 212? Not fat yet. Not fat yet. I'm trying to make sure that I don't get fat. Bro, Egwin, that is nuts. You hadn't even put a message in. You just jumped straight in with that. That is absolutely insane. Right. Am I like Big Smoke, am I? I'm not fat and big bone. Is it even worth doing free practice anyway? Yes. Because even if they don't feature in the videos, I still actually do free practice. It's just the way I need a little bit of time to get used to the car and everything like that. Resource points are cooking. Yeah, they most definitely are. We've got 300,000 R&D. That's not what I'm worried about, though. It's just about trying to get the car all dialed in, ready for another weekend. Just quick practice everything. No, it's not for the R&D. It's for me. I need to get good. I haven't played F1 in like a week at this point, or a few days, I should say. So I need to get all back up. We won't spend too much time focusing on free practice. Normally I only take sort of 5-10 laps. But yeah. That's why I do free practice. Yeah, it's rather understeery to begin with. That's the first spin of the night. Someone has got to keep count of those, I reckon. How do you make the pre-season videos? So, here we go then. I'm going to give Twitch a little bit of a YouTube exclusive. Pre-season videos are one that I'm quite proud of the way I do it. But, basically, I jump in to the Bahrain Grand Prix and record all of the AI go around inside career mode. So that's why, if you've watched the My Team videos on YouTube, you'll notice we always actually start the Bahrain GP video inside the Bahrain GP weekend. Free practice 1 is already done, and then we just jump straight into free practice 2. Don't you buy resource points? I did not know that was a thing. You might be able to. I certainly didn't. This is what happens when you get to Season 10 of career mode. You get loads of resource points. Are you doing opens later? Probably not tonight, because this stream's probably going to take close to 3 hours. Well, I mean, if we get an engine failure, then yes, I'll do some open lobbies. But yeah, this is probably going to take like 2.5, 3 hours. So I probably won't. Like I said, engine failure, yes. No engine failure, probably not tonight. But we will definitely. The problem is, I was going to do open lobbies this week, but where Miami is so late on Sunday night, I can't really do it because I'm out during the day, unfortunately. So that's why this week, has been a little bit quieter on the streaming front. Defo not playing. Ah! Right. I'm going to need some more front wing, chat. Well, I just need more wing, I think, altogether. You should do a McLaren Road to Glory in F1 23. I'm yet to decide which team we're going to try on the Road to Glory in F1 23. I don't want to accelerate time. Right, what do I need? I need more wing. That's what I need. We'll go 22-19. You always want to run less rear wing than front on this game. Let's try that. 27-20 wings. That might be a bit too extreme. Wish me luck. Little Linny, I wish you luck in your league very soon. Do you prefer co-op with Goin or Jamie? Bro, that's a difficult question. I like doing co-op with both of them. It's just Jamie doesn't make content anymore. Fusro Dan, 73 with the Twitch Prime. Thank you very much, my friend. Welcome on in. Right, let's try that again. We're getting closer and closer. I'm a bit scared, to be honest. I set that 200 follower goal as a bit of a joke about the OnlyFans. I never actually thought we could be getting something going on. Planning anything for the coronation or the bank holiday? No, not in particular, to be completely honest. Haven't got anything specifically planned. To be honest, for me, it's just work as normal. Did you see the spreadsheet I emailed you? Yes, I have, Ben. I thought it would have showed up on your end, that I've opened it, I've looked at it. I've looked at it quite a few times, actually, because it is fascinating. I'm going to win at Saudi Arabia. Good luck. Saudi Arabia is a scary, scary trap. Right. Can we do a clean lap this time round? As long as Perez stays out of the way. Perez is going to dive me. No, he's not. We're good. See, of course, this is the other thing that normally happens when I do these free practice runs, is I'm not commentating. So, of course, the track's really not rubbered in. which is actually a thing on F122. There is less grip in free practice than in qualifying on the circuit. So we've got to be super careful early on. Still losing a lot of speed through the corners. But that will come with practice and time. Am I actually witnessing a Matsu into video? Yes. This bit might not make the video. Free practice probably will still be edited out entirely. But yes, this is all part of the Matsu 2 experience. Most streamers don't. This was the thing when I wanted, like, the whole reason I wanted to start streaming was so I can interact more with subscribers. Like, what's the point in just streaming and not reading chat at all? Of course, if I'm concentrating on something, then I might not be able to. But I'm always going to try and read chat if I can. Why wouldn't I? What's the point in streaming if you're not going to read chat? Yes, yeah. No, that's where I got it from. Because I would have always put money on Bottas being the best driver in career mode. Twitter boys, welcome on in. Sent you a setup that might actually work. I might have got a look. I'm gutted Yuki lost his seat. Yuki didn't lose his seat. Yuki retired from Formula 1. I can't go back and find the email now in game, but Yuki retired. That's why he's not in this season. He gave up Formula 1. Love that Fittipaldi. Yeah, Fittipaldi, rookie, him and Richard Verschoor in the final season of F1 My Team. It's going to be interesting to see how they both get on. Right, now we're starting to get some temperature in the tyres. Starting to get a bit more out of it. When do you reckon you'll start qualifying? 10-15 minutes, I would have thought? Are you Verschoor? I'm not Richard Verschoor. And driving. Well, this was the thing, of course. I can already do the talking and driving, so all I need to do is look up slightly. And then just keep talking, I suppose. Yeah, Yuki's gone back to Japan. He's now a Michelin-starred restaurant chef owner. That was butchered horribly. But Yuki's got a happy ending in F1 My Team. He hasn't been, like, sent to the Shadow Realm or anything. Whoa, come on, get the nose in. Don't bottle it on the final corner, Matt. Right, now we actually need to concentrate because I've got a green score. No Yuki and Stroll. Yeah, Stroll did actually get dropped. Yuki retired. Stroll is just on the sidelines. I can actually bring Stroll into this team if I wanted. Ah! Right, I might need less front brakes still. I'm already running 50% brake bias. I can't push the brakes any further back. They just still lock up. So I've got to really concentrate through that S's. Drogovic, I really hope you get out of the way. Ever done IRL racing before? No, never. I've done like go-karting a few times as a kid, but I've never driven on like a racetrack in a racing capacity. I'd love to in the future, but yeah, never in my life. Ah, Drogovic! What are you doing, bro? That was scary. Just start stopping on the racing line. Are you going to become a two-time world champion? I really hope so. What AI do I play on? 104. I think I've got it set, yeah, to 104 this weekend, although Bahrain is very good for the AI. When Matt meets Drogovic.
Okay, you weren't quite good enough that lap. Try again.
Oh, I didn't get the Delta, did I? Right. I can't get purple, I don't think. But we might still be able to get green. Hope the AI improve on F123. Cody's went with a really weird route with the handling characteristics that they tweaked on F122. It just didn't balance properly, I think was the problem. Kessie and Formidable Persons, I'm probably butchering your name, but thank you very much for the follow. And Formidable Person with the Twitch Prime as well, thank you very much. So welcome on in. Is F123 going to be out on PS4? Yes, it will be. And Xbox One. It probably, though, I reckon, will be the last game released on the last generation of console. Do you know if you'll get F123 early again? Possibly. I'd like to hope so, of course, so I can make plenty of content for you guys ready for release day. But I don't know, ultimately. Now, I've got a good working relationship with Codemasters. I'm hoping that carries, of course, into EA, but we'll see. Last gen is going to be sad when it gets abandoned. There's a lot of memories from the last generation, but, you know, I think it's that fine balance between trying to develop a game that suits modern hardware, because, of course, effectively what you'll find is it's a little bit limited because they're trying to make it work, obviously, on the older consoles. If I buy Wheel and Pedal, shall I wait until after I've got a new Xbox? Honestly, I would probably say yes. If it's a choice between the two, I would say at the moment you're probably better off looking towards the new console. Bradson with the Tier 1 gifted sub to Formula 1 Toast. Thank you very much. 67 of 200. We are 1/3 of the way there to an OnlyFans chat. Which is something I never thought I'd say. Next one manufactured date is 2013. Bro's got a day 1 edition. Does it sound like it's taking off? Because my old one used to sound like that. Are you going to become a 2-time world champion? Yes, hopefully. We'll wait and see. Right, come on, I need to nail these final couple of turns. It turns on, off or on. The chat on screen has froze. Has it? Have we lost chat on stream? I don't know why it's done that. Ryan here, thank you for the follow. Say, because my old Xbox One still turns itself on, which is odd. There we go, that's all. Do you think your sim racing experience will carry over to IRL racing at all? If I do ever IRL race, I'd love to hope that some of the skills are interchangeable, but who knows? What was the first F1 game you ever played? F1 2005 was my first F1 game. Yeah, my original one does that. It's a bit weird. It is very, very weird. Right, what was I going... That was it, more free practice programs. Formula Toast as well? I think, are those on YouTube or are they... What's going on? Is it breaking? Oh, there we go. It's just... They've been just heavily delayed. I don't know what that was about. A stream, are we good? Why don't you spend your R&D? I've got nothing to spend it on. That's the problem. Whoa, formidable person. Gifted a tier 1 sub to Mustafa as well. What time will the race start, roughly? Gotta show my lass some love for a little bit. Probably half an hour, I reckon. There or thereabouts. I love the honesty as well then, Mr. Rams. Why are you not watching practice? It's right there. I am watching practice. What's your fave F1 game since F1 05? For me, still personally, F1 2016. Yeah, half an hour. Bro's thinking I can't go half an hour. Whoa, Smurf as well? For the tier 1 sub for 6 months. Thank you very much, mate. Yeah, F1 2016 is my favourite F1 game just because I was... Well, it was the one I played the most. That's why I was good at it. Right, what am I doing now? Is it tyre wear? I forgot what I clicked on. Do you think they'll ever make a My Team co-op? Probably not, to be honest, but I could be wrong. Grizzly Gam, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome on in. Right, I've got to be nice and gentle on the rubber, ladies and gentlemen. 69 subs. 69 subs to the OnlyFans. We're getting there. What worries me is we're getting there. Matt, what car model do you have? In real life, is that Casual Turtle? I have just picked up a BMW M140i. So, a hatchback, rear-wheel drive, 350 horsepower. which of course into comparison to Formula 1 is not a lot, but I tell you what, when driving it today, it felt like a lot. Hacksaw as well, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. We've reached 2,250 followers. Thank you very much to everyone. And Gabriel. Ah! I was too busy reading chat. Oh, no.
Are you okay?
Right.
That's a nasty hit.
I had a feeling
Turn the
that
engine
might
off
happen.
and wait for the marshals.
Yeah, rear-wheel drive. For me, it was kind of the ultimate hot hatchback. And I still need something with a bit of practicality. If you revisit older F1 games, I did actually want to this year, I just haven't had the time. So, in terms of rewinds, free practice, I'm allowing them. Once I get into qualifying in the race, I'm not doing them. Okay? That's the rule. If I bin it in the race, like, unless the only exception I have to that is when the AI do something stupid. If the AI mess me up, then I will. Tom as well, thank you very much for the sub tier 1 sub. Welcome on in. We are now 70 of 200 to the OnlyFans. Is chat still working below me stream? Like right there? Or has it actually died? How many races last season did you rewind and edit out? None. I don't think. Unless, like I said, unless the AI did something stupid. Was I sub 69? I think you were, Smurf. Yes, you were. How am I so far down on this lap? What mistake did I make? Oh, I just keep forgetting to disable the spoons. Remember the pit glitch? Oh, if I get pit glitched, I'm going to be so upset. Wait, have I finished the practice program? I'm so confused what I've done. Have I broke it? I ran around Nordschleife this year, hopefully. Did I break this practice program? Or did I get purple? How do I not remember? Should I play F1 on a controller for a video? Oh, don't. I'm so bad. Like, so hilariously bad. I genuinely just did a second lap then because I didn't realise I'd got purple. That is good even by my standards. Right, ERS management. Final practice program. Hulkenberg fastest in Miami. Sorry, I've only just seen that. I don't know when he did that. I mean, Verstappen just tried to beat it, but still.
In this program, we're looking at ERS management. This is all about managing your battery efficiently through the lap to hit your target time. The overtake button will drain the battery quickly,
can we do it?
but it will also give you maximum power.
Let's go. ERS practice program, final one. Whoa. I think my chat just stopped working then for a second. I've just had like 12 messages come in an instant. Give me 1 second. I will go back through. Ah. That's not the line through there, but we can recover this. Glide the car in. Nice and easy on exit. Oh, little bit of lock in, but that's fine. How many engine failures this year? Hopefully none, but I'm not going to rely on it. I'll probably get 2 or 3, I would have thought. It's just how early into a race that'll happen, I think is the other big question. Loses so much time and I'm not using that battery. Nice apex through penultimate corner. Use that battery. Come on. Come on. Will Hulk ever get a podium? Probably not. I hate to break it to him. It's not going to happen. All he's doing at the moment is stat padding his record. Right, is that purple? Another purple!
Okay,
Right, there we go. We can jump into qualifying.
complete, and that was a really good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable
How do you feel about them
information
adding
out of
OG
that. Well done.
liveries like Lotus or Racing Point? It would be insane, but there's no way F1 will be able to get the licensing for it, unfortunately. If you're on PC, of course, you can mod them in. But yeah. Seeing ERS, DRS halos and everything like that after not paying attention to F1 in 2000 was quite something. There's a lot of things that change constantly, isn't there? It's absolutely mad. Quali poll and where we think Matt starts from. Fed, can you set that up? If you can set that up, then, I mean, your mod, you should be able to, can't you? I got 11.3k channel points. Someone, moderator, set that up. I remember your headset wire across your sim rig. So many people. Oh, someone's binned it. Is that Hulk? Or is that Magnussen? Everyone's got a different helmet this weekend. Red flag, Nico Hulkenberg's binned it! Oh, dearie me. Not on mobile, Bradson is. You're both on mobile? Or is one of you on PC? What's Hulk done? Just dropped it out of 3? By the way, Haas won't be happy. Bradson is on PC. Bradson! Do it! Do it! I don't know how. Please. Or rig the betting. Right, should we head over into free practice then? What was I going to do? That's what I was going to do quickly. Where's my mouse gone? There's my mouse. Rip headset wire. The headset wire's fine. What it actually was I just bought a load of adapters so it was longer. So then I could tuck it down here out of the way. Nico Hulkenberg. What are you watching FP1 on? My laptop.
Over the line. Let's see our top 3 again.
So, Charles fastest. Esteban Ocon P2 ahead of Zhou Guanyu. So McLaren looking fast. Gasly ahead of Norris. Okay. Lawson, very, very strong in his Alpine. Ahead of, excuse me, Jay Aruvula. Richard Bashaw, Albon and Dan Ticktum rounding out our top 10. Mick Schumacher, the slowest of the soft compound runners. We were half a tenth away from Sergio Perez. Red Bull definitely are going to be a big threat here as we head into this season. Oscar Piastri and Enzo Fittipaldi, the only two on hards. I did alright there, I reckon. Hoyt, thank you very much for the follow as well. Welcome on in. What's my honest opinion about F1 22? Fun game, apart from the traction. The traction on this game has been so infuriating. One cannot stress that enough. David, welcome on in, mate. Hope you have a good evening. Latifi in a Merc, yeah. Latifi has been in the Merc since Season 3, I think. It has not been the vibe. I don't know why Merc haven't got rid of him. It's just something Mercedes do in my team career modes. F1 2020, they just decided to sign a rookie, Luca Giotto. F1 2021, they picked up Yuki Tsunoda, who wasn't too bad. And then... Sorry, F1 2021 they hired Tsunoda, and then F1 22 they've got Latifi. If McLaren asked you to be their F1 2024 IRL driver, would you? I'd absolutely say yes, but I don't see a single scenario where anything... Luca Giotto did win that first race on F1 2020, and then he never won again, which was quite funny. Be nice if you could just boot drivers out like Latifi. Yeah, it could be a cool feature to add, I suppose. I think you can do that now on PC. There's like some new mod apparently. I'm going to run a tiny bit more wing, I think. Wait for the poll. Are we able to get a poll, Bradson? Let's say we can give it a few more seconds because it might be that I bin it immediately in Q1. Are there anyone else out on track? Let's watch Liam Lawson. He's not actually doing a qualifying lap yet. Have some damn patience. I'm sorry. Really want to play it for my team, but the brakes just get painful for some reason. What do you mean, Sonny? Welcome on in, Sam. Hope you have a good evening as well, mate. 25-20 wins. 7k channel points for Matt Poll. Right, okay. Right, we're going to give Bradson a couple of minutes then whilst we watch Liam Lawson go around. Because apparently that's who we want to watch. Is there anyone actually closer to doing a lap? No. Liam Lawson, no, Yuri Vips, Mick Schumacher. Where am I going? It was just... Which car's first? Is there like a map I can look at? Oh, here we go. Zhou Guanyu is the one we're looking for. So he was 10th, I think. There we go. I want Xbox or PC. Xbox for this. Excited for these lives. Welcome on in, Jack, as well. And Lewis. Oh, yes. Yeah, no. There's one chassis upgrade that ruins the brakes on this game. I could do that now if I had mod. I could do the poll. Right. I do need some more mods. Jack as well, thank you for the follow, mate. I decided to make the switch to Twitch. I haven't made the switch to Twitch. I always wanted to do Twitch. It's just only now I've got internet good enough to actually start doing Twitch. Is it still playing up, Bradson? I'm not going to do a last to first every race. I absolutely will not. Alex as well, thank you for the follow. Has some special driver suits? I did not know that. IJRL Echo, thank you for the follow as well. I'm alright though, BHC, so I'm hopefully going to get my qualifying. I'm hoping to get through Q1 on one run here. But, to level expectations as well before the vote goes out, just to warn you all, AI OP in Bahrain qualifying. Jack with the tier 1 sub. Thank you very much, mate. Greatly, greatly appreciated. 71 of 200 for the OnlyFans. Nathan Builds as well. Thank you for the follow. And Yudi as well. And Gary. This is mad. Welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. Right, come on, Bradson, are you just going to try and time me out of Q1 so I start from the back? Is that the plan? Right, Zhou Guanyu on his opening lap here of Q1. That McLaren's looking quite fast this weekend, so we should see him make it nice and tidily through. Will Matt get pole? That's a good way to lose a lot of points. Like I said, AI are very, very quick right here. Will feet pics be on the OF? Do I say yes? Do I say no? I don't really know. Neptune, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome on in. Later tonight, going to be stuck either watching Celtics or Sixers or Yankees or Rays. Glad to watch this stream beforehand. Welcome, mate. Hopefully it's a good stream beforehand. What do you think of the FIA shortening DRS zones recently? So they're playing a balancing act with the DRS zones at the moment. This is, of course, the problem that they've got. Is last year they were too long. But, of course, because of the now increased ride heights, you have to have longer DRS zones again, I think is what they're doing. Remember, chat, as well, quickly, I'm going to plug this. If you have 5,000 channel points, you can play this custom radio message at some point during the stream and throw me off.
It looks like we might have an issue. Hang in there, we're attempting to manage it.
Enjoy that and try and ruin me with it. After qualifying, can you show me the upgrades you have? All of them, Sonny, apart from 2 durability upgrades. Right. Right, so what times have been set there? Mick Schumacher, oh, there we go, Charles Leclerc, 26.7. Mick only 2/10 away. That's good going. Liam Lawson, P3 ahead of Zhou Guanyu. So we want to aim for a high 26 then, is what it's looking like. What I'm actually going to do is go out on one lap on the mediums first. Entezi, thank you for the follow. I'm going to do one lap on the mediums quickly, just to try and get our eye in. Of course, that way, if it's fast enough, we make it into Q2. Brilliant. If not, then can you reveal car setup for Bahrain? Yeah, I can do. Shortening DRS works well on some tracks, but not on others. They will mess it up this year on a few occasions. The pole for the race will be the good one. That's where it gets spicy, is it? Is it only, like, again, I'm still such a Twitch rookie. Is it only yes or no on polls? Like, do you only get 2 options? Max Gamer as well, thank you for the follow. Let's try and get a first lap then. There's Gasly down in the drop zone. That's not good for Ferrari. Pole yes prediction though. Right, okay. This is the thing. For those of you that are new to the stream but do use Twitch, you guys are educating me on how Twitch works. 3/10 up on Pierre through Sector 1, that's good. But I feel like Sector 1 has often been our strong suit. Do a pole for the race then. Yeah, we will do a pole for the race. Whoa, Tom, with the 5 gifted subs as well. Thank you very much. Right, this first lap's been okay. It's not been a bad banker on. Yeah, I'm definitely losing time in Sector 2. Oh, lock up. Whoa. Whoa. Tom really wants that OnlyFans. Right, oh, P19. That's not great. We were quicker than the Astons, but that was about it. We're really going for that OnlyFans, are we, chat? Will it happen by the end of this season? Imagine I can't make F1 23 content because I've got to try and show off my feet. Right, so how much more do we need? Esteban Ocon, new fastest time 26.6. So we are, what, about a second away? Yeah, about a second away from safety. I will tier 3 sub promote you everywhere. And sub to your OF for feet pics. Yeah, the only reason why the OnlyFans stuff even exists is because I accidentally said something at one point. Be grateful it's just feet. Well, who knows? Imagine that. Like, I'm not saying me, but imagine someone starts out as a Formula 1 content creator and ends up as an OnlyFans model. That is quite the turnaround. Right, I've only got 5 minutes left to qualifying. Let's go for it. Jack with the 5 tier 1 subs as well, gifted. That's mad. Thank you very much as well, mate. 81 of 200. This is insane. Thank you all so much for the support. When is Matt doing a charity stream? I will definitely have to get a charity stream. I'll have to check afterwards. I don't get invites. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I've just seen you invite. Jack Riley really wants the OnlyFans feet pics. I'm sure he does. I'm sure he does. I believe that. Maniac as well, thank you for the follow. Alright, I need to concentrate though, lads. I need to get out of Q1. And I got Albon right in front of me. But we're on soft tyres, so we should have a bit of an advantage. Head back to work. No worries, mate. Good luck. Say, like I said, the VOD will go live. Did you do the intro? I used Canva and then added my own special that 2-2 flavouring to it. I think it was Canva. I can't remember. It was one of those kind of websites. Really hoping Albon gets out of the way if he's not going for it. Although, to be fair, it's like traffic paradise at the moment. Sergio Perez just behind me, 4/10 up. A little bit wide there, but that's okay. We'll allow that. Logical Haddock, thank you for the follow as well. Hammond as well. Thank you for the follow. Right, one more corner. Will I make it out of Q1 alive? 20 seconds left on the clock. That was a much better run than last time. 9/10 up then in the end. This will be alright. This should be good enough. P9. It's not a fantastic lap. But that should be enough to see us through. Last car's finishing runs. We are safely into Q2 then. That's okay. As what on earth is Perez doing? You want to go by? What's your plan there, mate? Oh, I'm in neutral. That's like €300 a stream. Really strange. Because in a few minutes' time, that'll be on OnlyFans. You're going to get a drive in the F1 Streamers Saturday Night League. So, I really want to do it still, but it's just Saturday nights, generally for me, aren't an ideal one. So, I need to talk to Dirk still, because I get asked this question a lot. I might have to go in for one when I get a chance. Go in like as a super sub. That might be the plan at some point. 4/10 off pole though in Q1, honestly I'm quite happy with. Ocon fastest ahead of Lando Norris. Bottas, both Red Bulls there. Identical times for both Red Bulls in P3 and P4. Charles in P5, a few tenths quicker than myself. Ben, thank you very much as well for the follow. Out in Q1, Alex Albon in his Williams by 0.02 of a second to Liam Lawson. Zhou Guan Yu in the McLaren out. Richard Verschoor, Teo Porcher, Enzo Fittipaldi quicker than Kevin Magnussen on debut. Both of the Aston Martin's probably going to be out every single Q1 this season again. So disappointed by the Alfa Romeos, to be honest. Matt all over the back of. Oh, dearie me. Are you going to do F1 23 streams? Yes, I am. So, this is still technically me getting used to Twitch and warming up and things like that. F1 23 is when the real stuff is going to kick off. This is kind of like a test series on the Twitch. I don't know Twitch well, so I don't know what the 2 is next to people's names, to be honest. I don't know whether that's 2 months. I don't know whether that's something else. You guys have got to tell me what these things are. I thought that's how it worked when I'm on Twitch. Right, Q2 then. Plan of action. Go out on the scrub set, first of all. Let's see what times others are going to be able to set first. Sub badges when. That is one that I definitely need to get on with at some point. Before F1 23, I'm going to get all that stuff finalised. 2 means you predict... Ah, right, okay. It means what you predicted. See, you all know Twitch so much better than I do. Do you have an early build of F1 23? I'm on the beta, but I haven't got like a build like any more than anyone on the beta has. Have you done an intro? Damn it! I forgot to do an intro for YouTube. When I get back to the garage after qualifying, I will do that, and I'm going to have to then splice it backwards on the video. Might have forgot that. Right, Charles Fast though on a 26.0. We need to go out there, like I said, on the scrub set first of all. Oh, no, don't change the brake bias. Low fuel still, that's good. I think, yeah, the first part of the beta is now over. But you should be able to re-download it if you had it. Because the second part, I think, opens up at some point early. It's either this weekend or next week, I think. Right, so first lap then. Again, just trying to get my eye in. And then we'll get him ready for, hopefully, Q3. Set ourselves up nicely. So this first one then, exclamation mark Discord. There you go, Tom. Get yourself in. It's still in beta at the moment, but we're getting closer and closer to a full release. Trying to do Twitch and YouTube at the same time, it hasn't gone well. It's because I've been doing some Twitch streams that haven't been YouTube videos. That's the problem. But I will do an intro when we get back out. I don't know why I keep pressing the ERS button. Of course it won't work. It's always on. Oh. 5 college public service announcements. But to do with a stream is far more interesting. I mean, what are the service announcements? Or are we not allowed to know? Right, final corner then. This first lap's felt pretty decent, to be honest. I think the tyres can do 2 laps in Bahrain. That final corner was a bit poor, as soon as I say that. Assignments are announcements. Oh, sorry, I'm just really stupid. Right, I didn't even see what that lap time was. Fair play, Bradson. You're that one kid in every year, are you? That, like, oh, I feel like I haven't done well on this test, and then still absolutely smashes it. Right, what time am I aiming for then, Q2? Low 30, low 26 even. So first lap was a 27.3, so I need probably about 7 tenths. Yeah, 127 is only good enough for P16. So 7 tenths of a second then, final run. So I tell you what, I do not miss schoolwork. Should put it in the wall for content. There's a fair chance I will end up putting it in the wall, so we don't need to worry on that front. Only 2 of us out though for a final run, so that's good. Not going to get held up by much traffic. Just myself and I'm guessing Bottas, 2-time Formula 1 world champion, down in the drop zone. It's not what he wants, but Charles Leclerc has come into this season looking as strong as ever. A 26.0 was a fast lap. Ugh. I've got to try and get that S's right. You've got to use that first curve but avoid the second one. 4 tenths up though so far, that's alright. I need to be about 9 tenths up though, I reckon, safely to make it into Q3, although, like I said, no one else is out there, so we only need, I think, a 26.6, don't we? Which should be doable. Liam as well, thank you for the follow. Come on, we can do this. Don't mess up these final few corners. He's going to be quite close. Oh, come on, no, don't start bottling it now. We just need to nail the final corner and we should still be through. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. I knew I'd left so much time on the table. 8.5 tenths up. That should be good. 26.5 puts us P6. Purple final sector, but that's quite common because there's only 2 corners. P6, though, that is us safely into Q3, which is good. So that's reassuring. So Lando fastest then. We can definitely get ourselves towards... sorry, Charles even fastest. We can definitely get ourselves up towards the front row then. Out in Q2. Both Haas cars. Both AlphaTauri cars. Ocon, who was fastest in Q1 for a long period. And Nicholas Latifi, not so much of a surprise. Now do it again, but a second faster. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. I will do that. I reckon I can get close, actually, to Charles' time, because I'm going to have 2 fresh sets of tyres. But I'm just going to have to really, really focus up. Welcome in, John. Hope you're having a good one, mate. I will also, actually, when we finish qualifying, go grab another drink. There are a full 10 points on the line here. I'm desperate. Ah, yeah, I forgot. People actually want me to get pole, don't they? Right, I'll let everyone else do their first run so we know roughly what we're aiming for. Let's have a look. See, is Charlie boy out there? Lando is, Pierre is. But Charles Leclerc isn't still. That's interesting. So he's waiting to go out a little bit longer. I think we're going to have to get on with it though. Make sure I've got no extra fuel in. Right, so some of it now is going to have to be more YouTube-y than Twitchy. I apologise in advance. I mean, it's what most of you have come from, so actually, hopefully you won't mind. Right, here we are then, starting my first Q3 run here in Bahrain. Pace so far looking quite good. Just need to try and make sure that we get a good, clean, tidy run. Obviously, I've dragged 2 sets of soft compound tyres into Q3. If you want to see my Q1 and Q2 runs, check me out on Twitch, or check out my VODs channel. The whole stream will be uploaded there as well. But right, let's try and get the first lap nailed. We need to try and look towards the 125s if we want to be close to pole there. Charlie Boy, once again, has come to Bahrain with one thing and one thing on his mind, and that is absolute domination to kickstart the year. Chris, thank you very much for the follow as well. Welcome on in. And Ocker. I'm still struggling through the hairpin. Gotta get the nose in. Gotta get it dialed in there better. Alright, first laps felt okay. Up to this point. So 2/10 down at the moment, but we're often fast in through Sector 3 then. So Piastri's done a 26.0, and that's only good enough for P6 at the moment, so the times are definitely improving then. As the night falling here in SHAKEY, a big lock-up on the outside front left there, but out of the final corner up towards start-finish line. Still somehow got the car to bite. 26.3, my fastest lap so far in qualifying, and that's only good enough for P8. That is not reassuring. We're going to have to be absolutely on fire on our last run. Waiting to catch your streams forever. Hey, welcome in, mate. Welcome back. James Early's just finished work for the day. How did it go, James? Matt equals bot. What makes me a bot? Gibbo, thank you very much for the follow. Right, so we've got one final set of tyres. Charles Leclerc's done a 25.6. So we're losing 4/10 Sector 1, a 10th Sector 2, and a 10th Sector 3. That's not horrendous. Got sent home 4 hours early, so fair enough. I'm doing alright, Offa. Hopefully you are as well, mate. Welcome back in. So Russell, fastest in Miami, ahead of Lewis Hamilton. But I'm pretty certain that was basically the same last year, wasn't it, in Free Practice 1. And it does mean now I can shut my laptop off. So let's go like that. Absolute legend. Been watching since F1 2020. Hey, thank you very much, mate. Say welcome to Twitch. Every stream apart from when I'm at school. Thank you very much, Keeks. Say it has been mad so far. I never expected the support we've had on Twitch up to this point. Oh, I need to go. Too busy yakking. I should have enough time for a final Q3 run. Make sure I found the right pedal. Yeah, we got 30 seconds, so no one then coming out for a final Q3 run. So we have got free track space, the only car clearly able to bring 2 sets of tyres in. Charlie Boy has set the pace on a 25.6, so we're going to have to absolutely go just all-out sweat mode for a final lap here. We need to at least be down in the 25s. Still probably going to lose time to the AI in Sector 1, I reckon. Oh, no. That's not the line. But apparently I found half a 10th. Hey? Alright, come on. Attack those curbs. Risk it for a chocolate biscuit and all that. Second gear. Get the nose through the hairpin. We're finding time. We are finding time still. I need 4 more tenths around the rest of this lap. No. Nick that curb. Oh, come on. Oh, there goes so much down the back straight. That is awful. Even if we can just get ahead of a couple more cars, but we're still... Oh, we're 3 thousandths up. This is not good. Come on. I can't even gain time there. This is bad. This is bad. One more corner to go. Can we try and find anything on this final turn? Yes, we can get the car in nicely. Oh, no. Ah! Had to go for it. Had to absolutely go for it there at the final corner, but it's not worked out for us. We're going to be starting P9 here for the Bahrain Grand Prix. That is not the way I wanted to start this one. That is annoying. That is annoying. Had to just go. Absolutely just hope the game let me. But P9 on the grid.
Let's review our top 3 today.
Gilbo as well, with the Twitch Prime subscription. Thank you very much, mate.
With qualifying complete, all that remains now is the main event.
Right, so Charles fastest. Lando alongside him on the front row, so old habits die hard. Gasly looking quick. Red Bull looking quick. Perez and Bottas there, 4th and 5th. Oscar Piastri. And then Alpine as well looking very, very strong. I didn't even notice Yuri Vips had made it into Q3. That is a very, very good job going by the Estonian. He is absolutely a missile on F122. But anyway, let's do it then. Bahrain Grand Prix time. I now understand why you don't like the traction in this game. It's just so unpredictable. Like, genuinely, in that sort of scenario, 50% of the time it'll work, 50% of the time it won't. Right, intro. Thank you very much, Marius. Right, let's do this. Hello everyone and welcome back to the last dance of F122 My Team. Season 6 is going to be the last and best season of our F122 career mode. We're 120 episodes in and we've got 16 races to try and crown ourselves a 2-time Formula 1 World Champion. If you missed out on the pre-season testing video that went live on Thursday, I would highly recommend going back and checking it out. Of course, we went through all the driver transfer news, we went through the custom calendar, and a few other exciting announcements. Of course, if you want to watch these races live, go give me a follow over on Twitch. So, of course, that's going to explain sometimes if I'm talking about something a bit random during the race, then, yeah, you guys will know why. But I might have forgot to record this intro beforehand, so let's jump into qualifying. Redeeming the mark thing in mid-intro would have been chef's kiss. Luckily, I can separate the audio so it won't be on the video. But nice try. Nice try. Qualifying again then. Yeah, we gotta redo that, chat. Sorry. 57 laps here in Bahrain. I am just gonna quickly go top up my drink. You're muted? Am I muted? Hello? Can you hear me? Or are you taking the mic? It's showing up fine mind. Muted? Am I? How have I done that? Really? What have I pressed? Eh? Oh, don't say that. Right, I'm ending the stream there. I'm going back to YouTube. You lot are evil. You lot really are evil. That is good. Fair play to you. Oh, that's incredible. Someone please clip that, please. Oh, that's brilliant. Ah, that's funny. Bloody zombie, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime. With everything from first to the NF. How do you? I want to predict. Actually, I've got infinite points, so I can do whatever I like, even if I am muted. Right. How many points? Streamers can't cast a prediction on their own channel. Twitch, come on! I want to win my own points. I love the fact you were still talking. Of course, I was still talking. That's my job, is to talk. Still, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome on in. Right, let's do this thing. Bahrain Grand Prix. There is the rain chance is going up as the evening goes on. Get your predictions on the line. Let's do this. JD Style as well with the tier 1 sub. Thank you very much.
Months of rumour and speculation all come to an end today as we return to racing for the opening event of what promises to be an enthralling season. Welcome along then to round 1 of this year's Formula One World Championship. Formula One returns to the desert today on this exceptional 3.36 mile circuit. 15 corners provide plenty of overtaking opportunities, and it could be a strategic race, this one, with SHAKEY notorious for eating up the rear tyres. Watch out for drivers managing their rubber.
This is actually what I do when Croft is going through the intro on F1. I just bop.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. A fantastic effort from Charles Leclerc yesterday, and it's
Is anyone going to have a grid penalty before the first race of the year? That's the real question.
Considering the rest of the grid, we have Gasly, Perez, Valtteri Bottas, and Oscar Piastri. Mick Schumacher,
Big Man
Liam
123,
Lawson,
thank you for the follow.
Mr. Monaco, and Yuri Vips. Tictum, Drugovic, Jehan Deruvala, and Schwartzman. Ocon, Latifi, Alex Albon, and Guan Yu Zhou. Richard Verschoor, Theo Pourchaire.
Oh, Croft has never heard of Richard Verschoor in his
And
life
Kevin
the way he said
Magnussen
that.
fills the last spot on the
Absolutely
grid.
not.
Now it's
Richard
almost time for
Verschoor?
lights out, so let's go down to the track.
My camera settings are completely
New
standard.
season then, a clean slate where anything could happen.
Did you know the track
Anthony
surface here
Davidson is
uses
with me
grey
today,
wake
as
aggregate
once
from a
again
quarry
we
in
get
Shropshire?
another year of
Shropshire?
Formula One
Shropshire.
underway.
We're into those tense few minutes before the first race then. Everyone's a little bit
Yeah,
nervous
Will might have
about
an engine
reliability.
failure.
They haven't been running in the hot, turbulent wake of other cars in practice. And they've not been pushing at 100% for long durations. Let's hope no one has to deal with any nasty surprises.
47% of you voted for me to win. Right, here we are then, on the grid, ready for the Bahrain Grand Prix. 57 laps ahead of us, and the game still reckons we can do soft to medium. That is reassuring to see. Mad how much extra fuel I can put in the car as well. Will I be able to bring it? How economical is this car? I can't put little enough fuel in. Is that going to be a really bad calculation by the game? Or, I really don't know. How much fuel should I put in this car? So luckily, because I'm on Twitch, they've just informed me that if I do the race practice program, it messes up the fuel for a proper GP. So I'm going to put a nice round 100 kilos of fuel in the car. It reckons that's 20 laps extra, but we're going to roll with it. In terms of setup, I don't think we really need to tweak anything there. I always try and gear my cars a little bit more towards race anyway. But 57 laps then from SHAKEY. This is going to get scary.
Okay, how was that pull away? You'll have a bit more grip than that on the start, but we need to warm the tyres properly now. Make sure you get some heat into the brakes as well.
Don't put any fuel in the till. The power of friendship will get me to the end. No one on this F1 grid is my friend. I'll donate £500 if he wins. I want to see, yeah, someone pin that. Yeah, get that pinned!
Conditions
Someone actually has.
currently expected.
Rojogan is about to lose his life savings. That's going to be too slow because he's too much fuel and weight. I reckon that fuel is going to burn off fast. Welcome Hartley as well to the stream. So did someone just say we're up to like 98 viewers or something? I don't have any viewing numbers on my end, so I can never see how many people are in the stream. Sam as well, thank you for the follow. 102! That's mad. Like, that's I've only ever had more than that when I've been raided. 102 of you in here. That is insane. Thank you all so much for the support for the first My Team Career Mode stream. Like I said, this is still a bit of a test run for F123. But yeah, we're gonna try and see how this goes. Oops, suddenly the AI difficulty is only 4. Oopsie daisy. I should have done that, shouldn't I? Yeah. Yeah, I did actually get raided by F1 themselves when I had more viewers than this. Don't bin it with all these eyes watching. I will absolutely bin it in the most ridiculous way possible with everyone here. I've got to get some heat in the rubber. Chat, can I do a 360? No. No, I can't.
Okay, incredible parking there.
Right,
Nice one.
here we are
That's gonna
then.
give
Lined
the
up on the
engine a
grid.
good launch as
Bahrain
the
Grand
starts.
Prix. Ready to kickstart
Keep an eye on the
Season
lights, the start
6.
sequence will begin.
Charles Leclerc on the pole. Lando Norris on P2. Let's wait for those 5 red lights. Try and get a good clean start. Lights out and away we go here in Bahrain. Actually, one of my better starts on F122. I haven't lost a place to Yuri Vip still. As we head down towards someone, we've got a Haas trying to look around our outside in towards the first braking zone. Nice and easy on the brakes. That might be able to try and get... No, I'm going to get slammed there by Mick Schumacher, I can already tell. I haven't lost a place off the start. That, unless it's wet, that's probably one of the best starts to ever get on this game. Obviously, head up the hill though. Mick Schumacher still trying to go defensive. Can not only not lose a place, but gain one at the top of the hill. The Alpine, very, very cautious of the first couple of corners. This is his teammate Liam Lawson. First ever Formula 1 Grand Prix, remember Liam Lawson. He's gone and pushed himself up into P5 there. Charlie Boy's had a good clean getaway at the front of the field. As careful I don't run into the back of Bottas as Norris and Perez duking out a little bit further up the road. That's been a pretty clean and tidy start for us. Oh, you can just see Lando up there and everyone else behind him having to slow down in the way, but we have just about made it through. We've survived the opening half a lap here in Bahrain, and that, of course, is always the way you want to kick-start the season. Don't run wide over that curve, and it will absolutely spit me out. But yeah, I think, of course, 57 laps, race psychology are going to have to play it very, very differently here. So we just need to keep it clean and tidy.
Hang in there, we're attempting to manage it.
Oh, no! It's a shame you can't mod it so it shows up on the screen as well. That would be even better. Took less than a lap for somebody to use it. Here we go. Mick Schumacher back down towards someone though, trying to have a look. And Mick Schumacher, clearly not happy with losing that place on lap 1. No one loses places to me on F122. Took a lot of curb there. We'll get back underneath him though. Off the corner as we head up the hill in towards turn 4. Mick Schumacher clearly doesn't want to give up on this just yet. I am trying to ease myself into the Grand Prix. But we'll make it back through. And Mick Schumacher, you can stay in P9. I would turn off the radio subtitles, Mustafa, except for, of course, people on YouTube. I want to include them, but that is a very, very good shout.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
If we were in the land of the Aussie, that would have been perfect. Oh, yellow flags! Someone's got issues! I think that was a Williams just running wide down at the bottom of the hill. Let's have a quick look. Oh, okay. So looks like Yuri Vips then has just gone round. So we only actually catch about halfway through the slide, but Yuri Vips then, very, very early mistake in this Grand Prix, and after that fantastic qualifying, finds himself at the back. That's the other reason why I keep rewinds enabled, so I can look at stuff like that. Patrick and Rafe as well, thank you very much for the follows. Sorry I couldn't mention those at the start. Right, so I think we should hopefully be able to keep Mick Schumacher at bay. He has got the DRS on me. Are we going to see Mick Schumacher gain up the hill? Oh, no, lock up, lock up, lock up! Get it slowed down. That's fine, that's fine. But I think we've really got to try and push on towards Bottas. Got to get inside that DRS range of the Flying Finn, because he's just about hanging on behind Piastri in front of him. Turn 10 is absolutely evil, yeah. That shadow over there. Registering career on F1 23. So the very, very early doors plan is my team will be recorded, just so I can get videos out quicker. But I will stream the Road to Glory that I do, and then upload edited highlights onto YouTube as well. That's the plan at the moment. Of course, things might change, but that's what I'm wanting to do. Yeah, that fuel's quite a weird reading. 19.6 laps up on fuel. I'll be sticking to 50% races. I don't want to jump down to 35. What is the next RTG team? To be honest, I haven't decided. I wasted my 5k on marketing when Matt binned it on iRacing. Wasn't worth it. %100% races all the time. Doesn't quite work though when I got to try and get so many videos out. I do enjoy doing 100% ones, but it doesn't quite work so well in that regard. AlphaTauri, yeah, I've always avoided AlphaTauri just for the sole reason, of course, that if you're doing really well with them, you just go Red Bull, don't you? AlphaTauri are the one team that aren't designed to win world championships deliberately. Alpine is another one I've considered, but I feel like they might just be a little bit too close to the front. Depends, I could do 2 on F1 23, I suppose. I'm allergic to anything lower than 100% races. Yeah, but to be fair, James, you also don't survive 100% races. Right, Bottas is definitely dropping off the group in front. I don't survive quite a few 100% races as well, yeah. Not going to argue against that. Right, about to start lap 5 then. Valtteri Bottas is not able to match Oscar Piastri in front of him. Seems like, I mean, Charles just checked out of the front, then both Ferraris have broken free behind him. Perez is still duking it out with Liam Lawson. Also remember, he was for a long time a Red Bull Junior, so clearly wants to try and put one over them. But we are just trying to close in on Bottas still. Trying to think about the long game this afternoon. And also trying to work out what on earth the fuel's going to do. Can you spin already? I hope not. I don't know how many laps it will be before I spin, but... We are also just 25 followers away from 2,300, so if you are watching and you're enjoying, and you haven't already followed, it would be really greatly appreciated. Yeah, the Merc and the Aston had to pit, I'm pretty certain. I think that's what happened to them. Archie as well, thank you for the follow. There's an additional 20 laps worth of fuel, but that is already going down at quite a rate, which I'm a little bit scared of. I reckon we might have judged it quite well, but yeah, it broke, which I've only learned now is a thing. So yeah, we've had to go way over on the fuel because apparently if you do the race sim run in free practice, it completely breaks the race fuel. I did not know it was a thing. So I gain on Bottas through some parts of the lap and then absolutely lose it again. Just where the AI have traction control. no longer have fuel issues. Yeah, traction control will burn more fuel, because of course you're on throttle more. Ugh. Yeah, that's why, obviously, in that way it is actually very, very realistic in that sense. Because of course you can just mash your foot to the floor. Obviously it just cuts out the wheel spin. I do feel sorry for that Aston Martin. They've got enough issues as it is in terms of car pace. And one of them lost their wing on lap 1. Right, come on, we've got to try and stay with Bottas this time round. 9.5 tenths back as we head down the back straight. We've got to get that DRS detection. I think we will have. Yeah, definitely inside the DRS this time around on Valtteri. Surely it's a matter of when, not if, we can try and actually give him a run. Twitch keeps doing something really weird as well with chat for some reason, where every few minutes it'll lose it for like a minute, and then I'll get like 15 messages in, which I've now just seen out of the corner of my eye all come in. So I apologise. I'm not trying to deliberately ignore anyone, but it is sometimes it's just a little bit broken. Welcome in though, Ninja. Hope you're having a good evening, mate. Oh, have I lost DRS there? I have as well. For last season, hopefully you'll end up with another championship. We can only hope, Geordie. Say we got our fingers crossed, but it's going to be a tough old challenge. What do you think of Behrman in Baku? Well, he was unstoppable, wasn't he? Obviously, a little bit lucky with the way the sprint race fell on Saturday, but he did the job. And I think, you know, he is absolutely a talent to watch out for. Hopefully that's sort of given him the boost of confidence he needs. Chopspill, welcome on in. Yeah, that takes skill. Bradson! Thank you as well for the follow, Ninja. See, we're just... I mean, we've done nothing since that one chat. We're just kind of sat here. It does kind of depend on what the AI do in terms of strategy, but... Like I always say though, Bahrain is such a difficult track against the AI. It's definitely one of their strongest ones on F122. And then of course, so everyone that does that then turns their AI down for Saudi, which is one of the AI's worst tracks on F122, and then you get a really unrealistic result the other way. Just trying to make sure I'm in that range still. It's going to be a 20-minute video if it keeps going like this. I reckon I can start closing in on Bottas. It's just about nursing the rubber. So, because you can open up a lot of strategies later on here. Well, I think we have got to start trying to make moves on Bottas. One thing I hate about this track is, yeah, the traction the AI get is, unfortunately, what gives them quite a big advantage. Right, so fuel quick calculation then. We're going to be way over still by the end of this race. I'm only burning an extra lap and a half every 8. So we're going to still have like 10 laps of extra fuel, which was not great. Mark got the calculations wrong there. The AI do have very good traction at every track, it's just Bahrain really exposes it more than most. But you can see already that Bottas in front is starting to struggle on his tyres. Of course we've looked after ours, so we might now, whoa, come on, might be able to start doing something. Fred, welcome on in, mate. Hope you have a good Friday night. I keep forgetting it's Friday. I don't know why. I've had such a weird week. Oh, here we go. That's the line we needed on Bottas. Just get that car rotated over the curbing. Let's see if we can try and do something then. We've dropped Mick Schumacher out of the DRS range. Just really been sat in no man's land trying to get ourselves into this race. We can see Bottas there struggling to get the power down out of that final corner. So we head back up over the start-finish line. Then Bottas is going to go defensive on me. We'll try and have a... Whoa, steady on, mate. Try and have a look to the outside. Bottas thinks, two-time world champion, he owns these roads. Around the outside through turn 1. Don't want to do a Max versus Lewis. And so close there. A good race of respect between myself and the Red Bull. We will get the DRS up the hill. And that is a move for position. And we are now up into P7 then as we start lap 10. But I am way over on fuel.
Our gap to the car in front is 2.3 seconds.
I would always rather ease into it round here than go push too hard. Saturday morning here in Antarctica. Depends where in Antarctica, doesn't it? I'm pretty certain. It's Friday then. It's Saturday, Sunday. What? It's Friday then. It's Saturday, Sunday. Dan? Well, Danny, sorry, welcome on in. Sorry you've just heard me sing like that, but welcome. Thank you as well for the follow, mate. Bro thinks he's Lando. Sorry. There you go, new personal best. 666. At least Matt can win races. Smooth operator. I can sing that when we get back to the straight. Is that my singing straight now, is it? The support pit lane.
Okay, be careful. We think you're going to start losing some tyre grip anytime now.
Well, only lap 11 then. Team already starting to worry about tyres in this Grand Prix. Clearly the AI, or at least Bottas in that Red Bull, have definitely taken a bit more out of theirs early on. But in terms of wear then, we're up towards 40%. So, yeah, I mean, lap 18 I thought might have been a bit of a sort of conservative prediction by the team, but apparently not. Defo going to get a DNF after the singing and the 666. Oh, absolutely. Will it help if I sing Smooth Operator? I'm a smooth operator. I don't know the lyrics, I'm sorry.
Okay, gap ahead is 2.2 seconds.
What percent AI? Yeah, about 104, mate. That's singing down the straights. That probably won't make the YouTube cut. Maybe it will. Who knows? Like I said, though, I'm going to be uploading all the full streams as well over onto a new VODs channel. So if you want to follow that, exclamation mark VODs should do a link if you're interested. I've got no videos on it yet. I've got about 5 that are ready to be released, but I wanted to do my team ones first. Matt karaoke. Are we going to do karaoke streams? Yeah, Mark's the one that really has to listen to all this. Smooth operator better than course passenger. That is such a dad joke. Such a dad joke, but I love it. You know any Journey songs? Is Journey a band? I don't know music very well, I'm sorry. How often will you be streaming? I'm aiming to stream sort of 3-4 nights a week. But that's going to go up a lot over the next few weeks. Just obviously because doing this series. Journey as a band. I'm so sorry. I think that answers your question though. Oh, don't stop believing. Ah, right, okay. Don't stop believing. Can you deal with the traction? I don't. As if you saw qualifying, Ninja, you would have realised that I don't deal with traction. Tom as well with the Twitch Prime. Thank you very much, mate. 85 of 200. Towards the OnlyFans. Hey, happy to help you, though. Happy to help. And Sarouche as well for the follow. Thank you very much. 85. I'm getting worried now. I'm starting to get a little bit shaky. Whee. Getting nervous. Matt, it's Katy Perry next. It's like that meme, isn't it, on TikTok you always see of like Max Verstappen going around just singing Californian Girls. But I can't do that. If I'm winning, then I can sing that. But I'm not winning, so... Oh! Ah! Bit of a lock-up, that's fine. You can travel the world. Something, something close on the something, something coast. Oh, 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 California girls were undeniable. Daisy Dukes bikinis on top. Something, something hot. You met your popsicle. Oh, 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 oh. We liking that one? I can hit the high notes, can't I? Karaoke stream, absolutely. If you've just listened to that and still want a karaoke stream, there's something wrong with you, not me. Ah, those in. Why am I getting images of him with a lollipop? I've actually got the bikini as well. It's not a bikini, it's a dress, but the point still stands. Which is the ones where she's got the rocket, like, bra thing? That's a weird one. That's like prepubescent first early explorings, isn't it? Sorry, that's such a weird rabbit hole to go down. That won't be making YouTube. Hot tub stream, of course. OnlyFans karaoke. Yeah, perhaps I can do song requests on the OnlyFans. Just me badly singing. I remember the whipped cream one. Oh, is it the same one? Well, I just forgot about it. You're probably right. Singing in the hot tub, perfect. Oh, ah! No! Ah! Oh, no, 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 no! Don't get hit! Don't get hit by the AI! Ah! Just ran loose there, over the curbing. Oh, no. Hit the bumps, and that is Spinala. We're down to P12 then. Mark is very upset with me. Oh, come on, keep the tyres in good shape. They're definitely falling off. But we can recover that, that's fine. Mork as well, thank you for the follow. That was not good, chat. That's you lot distracting me with the singing. All the YouTube people are going to be so confused. We can recover that. Twitch chat is absolutely going to be my strongest rival this season. So happy I put them. It's not really money, is it? Unless you paid for the channel points, which I don't think you can do. I don't know. Sing Bohemian Rhapsody. Mama! Ooh. Here we see Matt. There's a spin! Oh, the team are going to be very upset with that. Now I'm going to Matt 007. What's your best advice on traction control? Welcome to the stream, mate. Honestly, I'd say this late on in the game, and like if you're planning on picking up F123, just don't worry about it on F122. Run whatever traction control you like on this game. On F123, it should actually be manageable. Oh, I've got DRS. Ah!
Okay, the pit window's open, so let's box this lap. Box this lap.
Right, team on us in though, at just the end of lap 16, so very, very early pit stop in this Grand Prix. They still reckon though mediums can go right the way to the end. That is quite brave by the team. I think we've already had one diving in though. I think that was Valtteri Bottas. So we are back up into the top 10. Gian Laruvula just in front of me. I'm hoping I can get back past him before we dive in. Box, 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 box. Liam Lawson is absolutely going to be one to watch, I think. I reckon he's going to be a little rascal this season. I'd rather not run into the back of Daruvula if I can avoid it. But you never know. Sui! Thank you very much for the follow. Sue! Sorry. Just beats the car in League Rose Quali. Can't you use reset to track? Right, are we going to see Daruvula into the pit lane then? Charles has stayed out. He's got a massive lead at the front of the field. Daruvula not in though. Got to make sure I slow down the car. Nowhere near slow down the car! How did I judge that so badly? It's been so long since I've done that on F1 22. I'm absolutely bottling it. First race of the new season. That was awful. Well, I've held up a Haas. So if I have to pit again later, then I'm going to have to serve a 5-second penalty. I've really got to hope for a safety car, I think, at some point today to bunch back up the field. But this is turning into a nightmare early on. As I think every single car started this Grand Prix on softs. But now most of them have made the switch to mediums or are in that process. See what happens when Matt can't flashback. I can't believe I've done that. I just got completely the wrong marker. Like, I'm always so good, even in league races. But of course, the AI gonna have tyre temperature immediately. I'm not, so we're probably gonna lose a bit more. Hey, thank you very much, Carboy. Welcome on in. Charlie Boy into the pit lane. End of the very same lap. That was not a swift move, it was not. Better than Torres in the local election. That's very true still. That was a good read on the BBC this morning, I'll tell you that much. I'm spinning around. Don't jinx me. Freddie, welcome on in though, mate. Hope you're having a good Friday night. Right, can we try and get a bit of an overcut, potentially? Sorry, undercut even on Daruvula. That's the next question. Nah, this cocked it up. Nah. Right, here we go then. Urivit's in the pit lane. We've got some battles going on. It's all kicking off at the moment. Jan Daruvula has re-emerged in front of me. So we get back down towards someone. But cold rubber for the AlphaTauri. I've got some nice, sticky medium tyres on all four corners of the wagon. So we are going to try and see if we can make something happen.
The car ahead's coming to fit the mediums. Car ahead now running medium tyres.
Daruvula is so slow as we head down the hill, but there's a battle going on in front of him up the inside of Jayan. Just make it very, very clear there to the AlphaTauri car. Of course, interesting move over to AlphaTauri for him. Was a Red Bull Junior back in the day. And of course, then got dropped from their academy. Haas picked him up. And now Red Bull fancied him back. Magnussen, absolute snail. The car, not, well, Magnussen, yeah, it's kind of just still lumbered with it. On dead soft compound tyres. Hope we can get underneath him off the corner. Ah! Magnussen! Don't try and delete me, please. Oh, this is what I don't like about the AI on this game. What is Kevin doing? Just get out of the way, man. Gonna need to try and use him for DRS, though. Need to get the deflection, but also need to dive him at the final corner. This is not ideal. Right, we'll get to the inside. There we go. Magnussen dealt with. We'll get the DRS as well. He'll hold up Jay Daruvula. So frustrating. So frustrating there, the fact he comes right across me. But he is one of the last cars that needs to pit. Richard Bashaw heading out of pit lane. So we are back into 11th place then. But I think there might be one more that hasn't pit. I don't know. Really, yeah, I mean, that is realistic Magnussen behaviour, to be fair. Yeah, so Drogovic's still yet to pit then in the Haas. That's fine, so we should be back top 10. All the time, you have to leave it a space. All the time, you have to leave it a space. Matt died whilst I've been gone. Almost, yeah. Charlie Boy, 29.7. That is a fast lap.
And gap to the car in front is 2.4 seconds.
I might have binned it slightly. Lyle, thank you very much for following me. Drugovic has gone fastest. Did Drugovic pit for another softs? Has some of the AI trying to two-stop? Don't know what that's all about. Yeah, Drugovic was ahead of me, wasn't he? So I've got no idea there what Haas have got planned, but we need to get on with it still. That spin has really put me on the back foot here. I just don't have confidence around this venue. Kinda sus, 69 for the follow, thank you. And Tharbor as well. I ran into my ex today. That's not good. Is it good? I don't know. Do you still have feelings for them? Perhaps we'll stop doing the racing. We'll just do, like, therapy talking sessions. I have 3 wins with Gasly. Oh, yellow flags! I think someone's... Oh, it's McLaren. Zhou Guanyu. Must have done the same thing as Yuri Vips at the start then. Just nick that wheel over the curbing. And he is going to have to try and recover, recoup, and refocus. Don't read the whole. I ran into my ex. Luckily enough, I was in the car. Fair enough. Fraud 2 and 2 saved by AI strategies once again. It's only Drugovic. There we go. That's a more competitive lap. Now it's starting to drop Deruvula, so I know I've got the pace in the car. It's just getting it hooked up consistently. As we're over 1/3 distance. I need to recover, recoup, and refocus. Absolutely spot on. That's what I'm trying to do now.
Okay, gap to the car ahead is 2.4 seconds.
F123 about Xbox One. Yes, it will be, Carboy. Yes, it will. Yeah, but it might well be the last F1 game on last gen. Oh, Rocky with a Twitch Prime. Thank you very much, mate. You're my therapist, my chauffeur, and my Mackey's operator. I've never worked in a Mackey's, so that one I'm going to be pretty useless at. And I don't think chauffeuring suits me either. You've seen the way I drive on this game. We're getting closer and closer to that OnlyFans chat. 86 for 43. We're 43% of the way to an OnlyFans. That's so bad. There's some more tails from work. Oh, this is my work, so there's not really many tails. There we go, into the 29s. Now we're picking up steam. And what tails... Yeah, what tails have I really got from work? Oh, Oinal, thank you very much for the follow. Sorry, I probably butchered your name awfully. People want that OnlyFans. They really do. Jacob with the Twitch Prime as well. Thank you very much, mate. And Phil and ROJ, thank you for the follow. Make your job that make you touch grass. Ah, right, okay. So, I mean, I've had a few different jobs in my day. I was a Forex trader in my younger years. And then obviously, because COVID hit, I started working in a supermarket. I've got some stories from there, I suppose. It was an interesting time in my life. About my 3rd day in, I stopped a guy nicking a load of booze. He came in, filled up his trolley, and just walked straight out of the door. But we had a thing in ours where, like, if you got the trolley to the door, it would lock if you hadn't been through a till. So he was just dragging this trolley up at the store. So obviously I followed him out. And I was like, yeah, obviously he's just trying to drag this trolley, like it's not going anywhere. Like, hey mate, you got your receipt? And He goes, oh, no, I didn't get a receipt. Right, okay, I'm going to have to just bring you back in quickly so you can show me which till you're on so I can verify this purchase. And then, obviously, he was like, oh, no, mate, I haven't got time. Bear in mind, this is like 8 in the morning. He's just got a trolley full of booze with, like, those security tags on them. So it was quite, obviously, so it literally got to the point where, like, because, to be honest, I just can't really put up with, like, BS. Like, even on, like, you guys have said to me on this already, on Switch, I'm a pretty straight-talking guy. I can't be asked with, like, the lying and the, you know, oh, this is actually what's going on when you tell someone something else. So I literally said to him, I was like, mate, just be honest with me. You haven't paid for any of this, have you? Like, I can let you go on your merry way. Just, like, we've got two options here. Either I go get security, and then we have a whole big thing, or you just let go of the trolley and let me just wheel it back in. So he does, to be fair, just, like, kind of just give up, to be honest. I mean, I'm not exactly a big guy, so I'm not really very imposing at all. But he does just kind of give up and walk off. So, see, I bring the trolley back in, and just go to my manager. Because, like I said, I'd literally only been there 3 days at this point. I had no idea sort of what, like, the procedure was or anything. And I go, I've just stopped this getting nicked. He went, what, where? I was like, well, out in the car park. This guy's just come in, put all this stuff in his trolley. And then I tried to, like, leave with it. He went, oh, you shouldn't have done that. But, eh? This guy's nicked, like, he was like 500 quid's worth of stuff. And they were like, oh, yeah, no, you shouldn't have done that. You should have let him go. Really? Like, really? So after that, of course, like, how can they expect you in a job like that to care about a lot of things when they, obviously, they can't let you care about a lot of it. And so after that, yeah, if you wanted to nick from the Sainsbury's I worked in, it was, apparently I shouldn't care, so go for it. But yeah, so I did get a little bonus for doing that as well, though, which was quite weird. Yeah, I think that's the thing, isn't it? Like, it's weird, like, if I get stabbed out there or something, then I'm pretty screwed. But by that point, of course, COVID was in full swing. Obviously, I didn't... Like, YouTube was nowhere what it was now. Like, I was making a little bit of money from it, but nothing... Like, even, like, the growth from there pretty much the next 12 months was mad. So, of course, at that point, I was kind of there, like, you know, if I get stabbed, I get stabbed. But maybe I get a nice, juicy settlement out of it. Who knows? I'm not stuck in no man's land anymore. I am closing in on Hong Kong. Your old manager sounds like a bum. No, he was pretty chill. Weirdly enough, I bumped into him yesterday with his child. Excuse me? Well, my wheel just tried to break my wrists. Right, that gives me a good chance to just grab a drink. That's always the thing, innit? Yeah, there's all the other stuff that those places can't do. You know, like worker bonuses or, you know, providing support through cost of living crisis and that sort of thing. But 500 quid's worth of stock gets nicked. Ah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, me stuck in no man land is how you get retail stores. So I'll have to try and think of some other ones. Had some weird things go on as well, I suppose. But my whole thing there for, like, later on in my tenure, because obviously, like I said, I started in there just as a way to make sure I was still getting paid. But things, you know, I was doing some good work, that sort of thing. Josh, welcome on in. Joshua Eden. So they wanted me to go for a manager's job. This was actually very, very late on in my time there. So they're like, right, we want you to go for a manager's job. Now, bearing in mind, this manager's job was like a 45-minute drive away from, like, the store I worked at was really easy for me because it was a 5-minute car drive away. Oh, excuse me. Oh, no, I burped and locked out. That's not ideal. It's going to cost me about a second or so. I'm just your manager you told to find your OnlyFans. I did actually have a comment. Did I ever tell chat about this? This was after I was already, like, I think I had about 60, 70k on TikTok at this point. So, of course, I had, like, for those of you that make TikTok videos or use TikTok quite a lot, you'll know that it, like, sometimes will show you videos of people in your contacts. So my manager literally came to me one day, and she was very chill as well. And she was like, "I've seen some of your TikToks, I think." She was like, "They're quite impressive. I don't quite get what you're doing," which most people don't. But she was there like, "But I've noticed like in all of them, you can't see like the bottom half of your body. You only get to see like up to here." She went, "Are you wearing any shorts on underneath or like trousers or anything?" And I went, "Well, you find that out on my OnlyFans." And she did laugh, but I think she was probably, you know, it was a mixture of laughter and should I call HR, I think, more than anything else. Let's say she was still chill. I'm pretty certain she still follows me on TikTok, funnily enough. So perhaps she is really hoping for you. Maybe she's one of my new subs on here. She's going to get herself on the OnlyFans. And she was a woman in her early 40s, but she was happily married, I'm pretty certain. But she definitely was married. I mean, we never really went into, you know, her marital story or anything like that. So I can only assume she was quite happy. Invite her round? I don't think so. I don't think with that 2-1-2 Riz. Okay, first warning of the day. And that's How I Met Your Mother. My favourite TV show of all time. How I Met Your Mother. Well, not favourite TV show of all time, favourite sitcom. Macking on the work cougars. No, so right. Chat, this is a wild story. I used to have a lovely lady at work, who I still talk to now, to be fair, from time to time. We still get on, we're close. Who, we used to work with each other one morning a week. Now, for context, this woman is in her late 50s, if I'm not mistaken. Not married or anything like that. She's got kids, she's got grandkids, that sort of thing. And basically our rule at work was there was nothing that we couldn't talk about. So the absolute rabbit holes of things we went down at various times. How I Met Your Mother is perfect until the final 2 minutes. It's amazing how 2 minutes can ruin an entire show. Like, if they literally cut it, like, even the mother dying, I don't mind too much. Sorry, spoilers. Like, up until that final 2 minutes was incredible. And then they go and ruin 9 years of work. Because they had to shoehorn that ending in. They could have just cut to black. Like, and that, kids, is How I Met Your Mother. And then just cut to black and that would have been fine. But no. It's gotta be about Robin. So you realise now you've got me on a tangent about How I Met Your Mother. Like, I'm so passionate about that programme. There is an alternative ending here on YouTube. Well, it's not even an alternate ending. It's because they deleted another scene from the final episode, which makes sense as to why Robin and Ted were able to get back together again. It was the fact that... So Robin got gored by a bull. That did make it into the episode, that information. I'm pretty certain. But of course, she goes on a date with Ted, and she's obviously saying about how she got gored by a bull. So then she was saying, you know, she was back living in New York full time. And that's, of course, why they could get back together and try and make things work. Of course, we don't get to see that bit, so it just doesn't make sense, because, of course, we all just think she's still travelling around everywhere, and all this. So it's just got no context whatsoever. Ridiculous. Ridiculous script writing for a final episode. And that's, I mean, every other TV programme has learnt since then. You cannot force the end of a sitcom like that. Like, you can't force the end to a sitcom at the start. Apart from that, though, you know, the writing throughout. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'll have to go back through and start watching that again soon. Sorry, for those of you that don't care about How I Met Your Mother, that's a really odd tangent to go down, but... I tell you what, though, it is a good thing that this race is 100% and not 50, because we would be starting the final lap here. And, I mean, we're setting PBs still. We are closing in on Mick Schumacher. Sorry, Esteban Ocon. I think him and Mick are battling. Rogovic is closing up on the Red Bull in front, but yeah, just that one mistake. I definitely got the pace over a lot of these cars, just not enough pace over them. You watch Ted Lasso? I've seen bits of Ted Lasso. I don't watch many TV programs, unfortunately. Hey, welcome, Luke. Thank you very much for the kind words, mate.
Okay,
Get yourself that
car
steering
ahead.
wheel. It'll change
5
racing
seconds.
games for you in the future. And when you do, enjoy it. That penalty, yeah, might be. I mean, a lot of things can change by the end. Because to be fair, if you get a safety car later on, of course, I can take it under safety car and then not really lose anything.
Okay, clear.
Oh, yellows. Oh, it's just a Williams again going round. Oh no, we got yellows out. No, is that someone breaking down? No. It's still that Williams spinning. Could really do with a safety car at this stage, to be honest. But hey ho, life goes on. Bradson, that is so dark. So dark. Does the steering wheel make that much of a difference? Do you mean like different brands, or do you mean like the actual steering wheel itself? Like the shape? Like, are you... Sorry, Sestream, do you just mean like do you need a formula rim? I want to make sure I give you the right information. But welcome on in though, anyway, mate. Can't force safe car in co-op. No, for gaming. But, like, do you mean, like... You know, I think they mean, is it different to a controller? Oh, yeah, completely. Completely different experience. Oh, yeah, no, it completely changes it for you. It just, I mean, for me, it just makes everything more fun. That's the biggest thing. Formidable person, welcome on. And Nathan for the follow, thank you very much. Have you boxed yet? Yes, we have. Theoretically, these tyres should go to the end. Yeah, they should be fine. They are going to be a bit tight for wear towards the end of the race, but still worth it. Fuel, yeah, we're still doing fine on that front as well. We definitely overfueled by about 8 laps. But to be fair, I'd rather overfuel by 8 laps than under.
0.8 seconds.
Yeah, that's a good point. How do you think I got the penalty? Which at the moment wouldn't affect anything. Right, Charlie's already heading down in towards the hairpin there. He's mad out in front. I should have gone the other way on strat, I think. Work stories. What other work stories do you want? If you knew that, then you wouldn't need the stories. I'm trying to think what else. What other work stories have I got? I was there for over 2 years. Taris and Dan the Man, thank you very much for the follows. Welcome on in. Say, we are now 10 followers away from 2300, chat, so if you are watching and you're joining, you haven't followed, it'd be greatly appreciated if you do so down below. We are definitely getting back towards Ocon though, so we have got good pace at the moment. I'm getting into a rhythm, which is what I can do. Sestrian as well, thank you for the follow. And Haval. I got double by 1,000 channel points. I think you will. I think you will. Charlie is so funny to me. I often say Charlie. I don't know why. Charlie boy. It's just like become the thing now. I mean, I can do the proper Charles Leclerc, if you like. The problem I've got at the moment is Mick's actually, that Alpine's quite quick. But Ocon's just getting dragged along. Didi, thank you very much for the follow. I'm going to be rich, yeah. Just bet on me doing badly, that's like the key to success. We could get a safety car. I mean, I'm waiting for something absolutely wild to happen, so Rojogan has to, well, he doesn't have to, but has said he'll donate £500, which would be quite funny. 69. Bin it. Thank you very much, Bradson, for the bits as well, mate. You're my team. Charles was an awful teammate. Shane is so broken on this game. Charles was rapid. Oh, last season. Yeah, no, Charles was rapid. He just didn't have any reliability issues like I did. I was like Ricciardo in 2018. Right, I've got to get back in that DRS range. Gap 1.1 that time. We can definitely do this. Hello, father. Sorry? Brandon? Oh, there we go. Drogovic in. I've just said hello, father once, and that's probably going to make the edit. Yeah, Drogovic back into the pit lane, though, on lap 33. So we are now back inside the top 10, then, in this Grand Prix. So every position now is more points gained. Easy. I literally have bought one of my dream cars. Well, I've received one of my dream cars today. Honestly, I have so many dream cars. But I picked up, or I got finally delivered today, a BMW M140i. And that is absolutely up there as dream car material for me. After that, I don't know what's next. I plan on keeping this for a few years. Or I hit a tree. One or the other. Yeah, I mean, the gap to Deruva's going up still. I'm not too worried about him at the moment. It's more about the cars that I overtake, making sure I get 5 seconds ahead of them. YouTube pays, who knew? I do a few other things on the side. Just, you know, for the sake of transparency. And I mean, I don't know if anyone will be interested at all. But I also do some stock and crypto trading on the side. So that does add up as well. Heading at the 5 second penalty, I completely forgot my pit lane marker.
Behind is dropping back by about 3
YouTube video on the car? Yeah, I probably will at some point. An E36 for a little while. Oh, it's always Fiat 500s, man. It's always Fiat 500s. Yeah, I also sell my body on the side. No one click that, please. Five-second penalty for Ocon. So E36s are beautiful machines. Yeah, I think if I was a prostitute, I would not be a particularly successful one. Although I have had a couple of interesting DMs before from people. Wait, people earn money on crypto trading. All I did was lose. Thank you for the 1 bit, Atrix. Oh, we're in the DRS. Can we now start applying some pressure? What is your affiliate link? I haven't bought anything yet. Is that on Fanatec, mate, or...? What's that on, Formula Toast? You do reckon I might get the slots for Audi when they join? Honestly, I reckon they'll keep Zhou Guanyu on. Because Audi want to target the Chinese market. But apart from that, I really don't know who could be their second one. So yeah, just it's there if people want to use it. It does. I mean, Fanatec is another one that people obviously buying stuff through them has massively helped out in more recent months. Like Fanatec do a really good affiliate program. So of course, for those of you that don't know how it works, basically if you click my Fanatec affiliate link, which is linked in all my YouTube videos, and I think if you do !Fanatec, you'll get it. Yellow flags! One of the Ferraris is breaking down. What is going on? I think that's Lando. Oh no, Pierre Gasly out. The opening race of the year, sorry. And there we go then, our first mechanical failure of the new season, 35 laps in. And just like real life, it is a Ferrari that breaks down there. Gasly was running such a good P2. He is now out of the Bahrain Grand Prix there, and Ferrari will be left scratching their heads. Ready for next weekend out in Saudi Arabia, but we're all over the back of Esteban Ocon. Of course, that's given us an extra place as well. So can we try and get a run on Esteban Ocon down in through and out of the final corner. Got to try and stay close, got to be careful on the power. To be honest, I was really hoping that could have brought out a safety car, but it's not going to happen as I've got next to no battery either. We might have to go for a send on Ocon. Going to be too far back, I think. Not quite going to be able to do anything. No, I'm accidentally going to go for it. I'm sorry, Esteban, I've done it. Oopsie daisy. We'll make it through though. Mick Schumacher then next up on the old hit list, and Ocon has been thoroughly mugged off there. That was an AI style move. Is it normal that I'm constantly rooting against you? I mean, to be honest, Mustafa, you don't hide it well. But yeah, anyway, sorry, going back to the Fanatec link. So of course, if you shop through that on Fanatec, it costs you no extra money, but anything you buy, I get a commission on. So, like for example, if you buy a wheel, I actually do get, I don't think I can discuss rates unfortunately, but I do actually get a decent amount from Fanatec from that, of course, if you shop through my link. So, like I said, if you want Fanatec gear, it would be greatly, greatly appreciated if you would use my link, because like I said, it does help me out at no additional cost to you. And like I said, it really does make a difference. Right, come on then, let's try and get a run on Mick Schumacher as well. No DRS for the young German. Finally feel like these medium tyres are working for me. As we head out of the final corner, let's try and get the DRS pass. Surely Mick's going to be a bit of a sitting duck. We've got 4 seconds on the Bottas in front of him. That Alpine though, so fast on this game. Mick's going to go defensive, we'll have a look. Oh, hello. Mick Schumacher there, just as aggressive as he was on lap 1. Of course, did have that battle, feels like a very long time ago now in this GP, but might be able to try and still get a run up the hill. Not this time. Welcome back, Lisa. Hopefully you have a good one. Elon Musk 2 and 2 Motorsport. Elon wants to sponsor me. I mean, that's just the YouTube car nowadays, isn't it? It's a Tesla. That's what everyone gets. What do you think of the Mercedes 1-2 in practice? It won't last. They did that last year in FP1, I'm pretty certain. And then spent most of the race behind Valtteri Bottas. What would you recommend to get for a wheel and stuff? Completely depends on your budget. I am planning on releasing an entire like wheel users buyer's guide before F123 releases is the goal. So we'd recommend, obviously, depending on, like I said, what your budget is and what console you're on, to check that out. Whoa! Oh, that was scary. Right, we've got to try and get another run though on Mick. Almost binned it. It's high stakes with 20 laps to go here in Sakhir. Got to remember to keep short shifting off the corners. And we try and get a run. We're still taking a good chunk of time out of Bottas. I have to get past Mick at turn 1 though this time. I've got to be more aggressive. You can't move like that, Mick Schumacher. You cannot go so far defensive and then swing back towards the racing line. You've got to hold where you were. That could have been an airplane crash down at turn 1. Am I going to be able to get a run up the hill this time round then on the German? Not quite again. And that is just so scary. They're trying to get a run off the top. No, again, not close enough, but we might be able to switch through the corner. We've got yellows out. Charles Leclerc, I think, just looped it round on the mini-map I just saw. So Charlie boy, he's been doing very well, but he is not indestructible. That genuinely could have been GG, said chat. That could have been front wing damage and everything. We use guys would be great. I've been on console for years. So yeah, what I'm planning on doing is either like a quite long and, to be honest, for most people, boring video running through it. But what I'm going to actually do is post it up on my Discord server. So you get different budgets for different consoles, of course, and then you know you can try and go through there. Right, I'm going to save some battery this time. We need to go even more aggressive. I'm alright, thanks Lisa. Hopefully you are as well. Right, third time's the charm then. Mick Schumacher as we cross over 2/3 distance here in Bahrain. Let's see if we can try and get a run then this time round as we head back down. I'm going to have to go inside. I can't keep letting Mick Schumacher defend it from me. To the inside we go on the German. He's going to try and go late on the brakes. He's going to pinch me to that apex, so we will finally make it through. And we are now up into P7 then of the Grand Prix. Felipe Drugovich is still looking quick behind us, but now Bottas might sensibly be the last car we get to in this Grand Prix, but there's still plenty of time. Things can change. Thank you very much, Bradson, for the 27 bits. TTS when? What do you mean, mate? TTS. Yeah, I might have jumped the pit stop. Cloyster, thank you very much for the follow. 6 away now, chat. If you've not already followed, it'd be greatly appreciated. 2,300. It's not a particularly significant number, but... Well, I say it is, but not in that regard, if you get me. Text to speech.
Okay, gap ahead is 3.
Oh, sorry. Are people now going to donate so I get a boob job? Is that what we're saying? Is this what the OnlyFans money is going to go to? I'm just going to become... Okay. I don't know. What do they call them nowadays? Smooth brain moment. Oh, exactly. I have the smoothest of brains. Need to get a butt job first, though. Actually, I'm going to go on the record and say I've got a pretty decent ass. Can't see his butt. Prove it. Oh, damn. Trapped myself there, aren't I? Bend over, dearie me. We're not going to descend into the same madness we did on Wednesday night. Just during the stream. Sorry, Eugene. I'm sorry, mate. Ryan, thank you very much for the follow. That was definitely wide there that time round. That was cheeky. But we'll get away with it. Tell us a HIMYM story. Have you had any early access to F123? No more than, like, anyone else with the beta has. Eugene is a baller. We remind everyone every stream. People during the stream now are so confused. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Losing time to Bottas late on. This is really not going well. Need to focus up, start pushing. Chat on the stream is stuck. Is it stuck again? I think there's some issues. It keeps, I keep getting lag my end as well with it. Like sometimes I won't get like a message through for a minute and then I get like 10 for some reason. Very, very weird glitch, but... Well, don't hit that curb. Don't hit that curb. When was the last time you had a girlfriend? Very personal question. Not that long ago. Yeah, I'm getting the same thing my end though with chat for some reason, so it is, say, Twitch is, it's definitely Twitch's end that's having something going wrong. Oh, don't give me the whole mutant thing again, I'll fall for that once. Yeah, it is an incredibly understeery car. Nah, Matt, you're actually muted. Anyway, yeah, man. Bro, just emoted. Matt's girlfriend left him for not taking the NFT monies. No, I got offered the NFT monies before we got together. That was meant to be my... Oh no, chat's broken. I can't hear anyone.
Car behind is dropping back by about 3
Call an
tenths of that.
ambulance,
Well
but
done.
not from me. I love that guy. Actually, I don't know. He has got a gun on him. Maybe I don't love that guy. Ah! Scary. Scary. It's broken. It's broken.
Gap to the
Anti-stall.
front is 3.7 seconds.
Beep. I reckon, I mean, there's now a 5-second gap between Bottas. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Literally, as I was talking about a 5-second gap, I go and do that again. Lucky to keep it in one piece. But yeah, Mick, oh, don't get back into DRS now. Charles still setting new fastest laps. If I can get up to Bottas, hopefully I'll have a 5-second gap over Mick. And that's all I think I can really do here today. If I even make it to the flag. Because Bahrain is evil.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
How do you learn how to trade? So, honestly, people, I think, when I said that I trade, people generally, I think, have the wrong idea of how, like you or I, chat, how we should trade. So obviously a lot of people see it as, buy, sell, sell this, buy that. Gotta make quick fire money, that sort of thing. I can tell you what I did. If you really like, I mean, this is the thing, I don't know how boring it would be for a lot of people. So, late in 2021, I was starting to put a bit more sort of research and that kind of thing into Bitcoin. So started just putting, obviously this was pretty much when it was at all-time highs, that kind of thing. And I think, it was November 2021, wasn't it? I think Bitcoin went to its ATH to what, $69,000? Nice, of course. So I started buying him. But the thing was, well, obviously a lot of people use, like, we're talking more crypto here than normal stocks. Like, most people seem to think, it's just about trying to make quick money. I wasn't looking, to be honest, at what was going to make quick money. I was looking for well-developed projects that actually, like, I believed in the infrastructure and, like, the belief behind it. So most of actually what I bought was Bitcoin and Ethereum. And all I would do, genuinely, really, really boring, for the most part, was every Tuesday morning, when I woke up, I put £50 or £100 onto each of them. And I did that for months and months and months. I did that from when it was still worth about, I think I started buying in after it came off the all-time highs. I think I actually started buying in right at the start of 2022, so it had already nosedived by that point. So I think I started buying in when it was still worth about $25,000, $30,000, Bitcoin this is, and just carried on buying down until, like, even at the bottom, like $15,000, I was still buying in every single week. So of course, as it started to rise again, way over the last few months, most of mine was, most of what I bought, I got very, very lucky when I sold it, to be honest, because I sold most of it now, again, sake of transparency, I sold a lot of it to buy my car. So I have still got a small investment in it, but nowhere near what I did a few months ago. But so yeah, most of obviously what I bought then, I was able to sell at a profit, and it was just by buying in weekly. Like, honestly, if you, like, and I'm no, veteran trader or anything like that, and this is not financial advice. I know I'm not normally a channel that offers financial advice that legally isn't financial advice, but honestly, all I do is just buy a bit of Bitcoin and a bit of Ethereum each week and put money in the S&P 500. Simple as that. That's all I do, basically. Sometimes I'll buy other bits and pieces, but that's all I do. That is, you know, you read about these things where someone's made like $1 million in a week and all that kind of thing. What, of course, you don't read about is all the people that lose a lot of money at the same time. In the grand scheme of things, someone is going to make that $1 million. Someone is going to. The likelihood of you being you is very minimal, so work on the basis of how to make small amounts of money consistently, rather than absolute load in one go. I do own, I think it's 2 shares in Formula 1 stock now. I upped my investment. Yeah, just buy Luna or FTX, that's the way to go. Also, if you're buying cryptocurrency, please, for the sake of all that's everything, if you're going to buy, I would genuinely still say, now of course I'm not sponsored by them at the moment, but I would genuinely say, if you're looking to buy through Bybit. Put it onto a ledger. Buy a new ledger directly from ledger.com, or yeah, it is ledger.com, I'm pretty certain. Buy one directly through them, buy your Bitcoin, buy your Ethereum, buy whatever you want through Bybit, and just do that, and store it on your own ledger. You might think you're paying 80 quid for a USB stick. Absolutely worth it, in my mind. That's my tips. Yeah, we've got 10 more laps for the engine to break. It will happen. And hopefully by my little ledger right there, you can see how actually genuinely passionate I am by that sort of thing.
Our gap to the car in front is 4.1 seconds.
How many viewers did I lose by talking about all that? Quickly chat. Yeah, Matt hasn't DNF, luckily Matt's a JB, but welcome on in. I think my £500 is safe. Probably. I think they might be safe for another week, bro. Down to 78. Oh, there we go. I lost about a quarter of my viewership talking about that. Did Lewis Hamilton lose to Nico Hulkenberg in Nico Rosberg, sorry, even in equal machinery? I think so. That might have happened. Yeah. Which legend driver are you using in F123? None of them, probably? I don't tend to sign the legends. I like to go for realism. I could be tempted by Maldonado. I must admit that. Always keep your cryptocurrency locally. Minardi Mighty, that's pretty cool. Oi! Scenario, what if Hulkenberg got the Mercedes seat 2013? So, what would have happened in that scenario is Hulkenberg would have gone to Mercedes for 2013, had a decent season, probably would have been beaten out by Rosberg. They would have done 2014 with the dominant car, and Lewis would have gone to Merc anyway, and they would have kicked Hulkenberg out. That's what would have happened. I'm alright, yes, mate. Hopefully you are as well, mate. Nico Hulkenberg. Like, Mercedes always wanted Lewis, that's the thing. Oh, more yellows. Haskell breaking down. Less than 10 laps to go. Ferrari seemingly having more and more issues here as Felipe Drugovich, one of the only drivers on a 2-stop, out of the Bahrain Grand Prix. But still, no safety car. Clearly, the FIA don't want to see a safety car tonight. I could really do with it, but it's not going to happen. So I've got 10 laps to go. I'm now trying to break free and get that 5-second gap over Mick Schumacher. It is going up, but it's not going up rather rapidly. My Snapchat AI thinks you're an 8-time F2 champion. Have you explained to Snapchat that you literally cannot be an 8-time F2 champion? So I've won 3 on F1, I suppose, if that's where it's getting the data from. But yeah. Yeah, Lewis was never a McLaren Junior. He was a Mercedes Junior. Mercedes paid for his entire junior career. That's the thing. Like, he was always going to go to Mercedes in the end. they were the ones that supported him throughout the whole thing. It was just, of course, they were McLaren's factory team. Everyone talks about like Ron Dennis and stuff, and yeah, don't get me wrong, Ron spotted out the talent, but it was Mercedes that did all the work. Oh, you bullied Snapchat AI into thinking that. Fair enough. Like your new car. Thank you very much, mate. So I'm loving it so far. I took it out a couple of times today. Goes through fuel though, quite badly. That's very, very good toast. But always, I'd say, try to, as long as you're doing it safely, invest if you can. Let your money work for you. Think we might ever see that mad-looking Vietnamese GP? Potentially. I think, you know, there's still little talks here and there about it. We got 10.5 laps of spare fuel. I liked Hanoi as a circuit. It's good fun to race. Are you doing any IRL race with it? No, probably not. Probably not. What team's Bottas in? Never seen purple before. Red Bull.
Okay, gap ahead is 4.2 seconds.
Yeah, it looks slightly weird, because, so on my end, obviously it looks dark blue, but because of the way Xbox does HDR, it comes through a little bit funny sometimes. And then you're in a race car. Yeah, that could work. I mean, it already feels like a race car. The way it goes is mental. Get one of those quadrant videos. Green, yeah. What is fastest lap? Oh yeah, Drogovic got it again, didn't he? Right, that's good though. A half second over Mick a lap. We can still do this by the end. Oh, I'm colourblind. Fair enough. You sure you're not looking at the Aston Martin road? I can afford to try around in this new car. I can afford to put fuel in it for a week. No, but like I said, all the stream stuff literally goes into its own separate thing to help stream. So that'll be, like I said, new microphone is absolutely top priority, and then after that is Stream Deck. But yeah, no, those donations at the start are absolutely mental. I cannot thank, you guys enough for the support. It is insane. How are you down this order? I spam, sadly. I made a bit of a mistake, but Bahrain as well, the AI just really rapid right here. Had I not spammed, I could have probably been in the battle for P2, I reckon. But yeah, no, just one error makes all the difference on F1. And it was a really stupid one. How did I not gain anything on Mick that time, man? Come on, Matt. That's an awful line. Yeah, the engine's going to explode soon. You can buy me and Fed a house next door. Okay. Buy us an Audi. What Audi do you want? Thank you, Fitzpatrick. Did a better job there than Magnussen did. I know Magnussen wasn't a lapped car, but still. New car, yeah. New car. So far, so good on the new engine provider. Yeah, Red Bull have done alright. The first race. Oh,
Gap to the car in front.
okay, we've still got the potential for it to go wrong, but
9 seconds.
saying you won't have the channel points for it. I can do it if it comes to it, chat. Right, 5 laps to go then. A gap to Mick Schumacher is still floating at around just under 3 seconds. We've got to go for it in these final 5. We need to open up 2 seconds in 5 laps. 4/10 a lap is what we need. Starting to concentrate a little bit more right towards the end. Hoping Magnussen can actually help me out this time and get me some DRS. It won't be on the YouTube video. It's still in the top 10 with the time penalty. Yeah, no, even with the penalty I'd come 9th. Yeah, no, all this stream stuff won't show up on the video. Apart from obviously the VOD.
Dropping due to wear, so don't be too aggressive.
You're just starting to worry a bit more about the tyres, but I tell you what, this first lap is going to be really good if we had the DRS off K-Mag as well, but it's not going to happen. That was another about 4/10. This is still doable. New personal best for the day. Magnussen is definitely going to dive bomb me at turn 1. Watch this. Magnussen will go in deep. Yeah, there you go. Completely dive bombs me. How? How can they have coded the AI to do that when they're being lapped? Just ascend it again. I'm going to have to disable subtitles for those. All that time I just gained on Schumacher, I lost at turn 1 battling. Turn it up as well, yeah, I will do. I wonder if I'm ever going to fall for it. Well, hopefully if we get it dialed in. It's like I said, all this stuff is still like beta for F1 23. Don't say anything else. Oh, I think Mick got held up slightly behind Magnussen. Ocon definitely did. So even if we can't get Mick Schumacher, then the race is on against... No, Esteban Ocon there, as that's not what I need to do. 3 laps to go. Big lock-up down at the final corner. We still need another 1.5 seconds. Yeah, no, I will turn the volume up on that radio message. Thank you very much, Jamie, for the follow. Welcome on in.
Okay, gap to the car ahead is 3.9 seconds.
So annoying, the traction. 28.8 for Charles. So over 1 lap, I'm not that far behind him. Just trying to get it all in one go. I want to watch the purple wedding. I'm sorry, I'm driving as fast as I can. Sorry, I'm really trying to get the gap up to Mick, but it's just stuck. We are opening it up slightly each and every lap. Another quick one. 3.6, but we need a miracle. We need Ocon to try and do something against him. We need them to battle if I want any chance here. Come on! Oh no, the Juan Pablo Montoya meme. Juan can only win one Formula 1 year. Juan. I hope you typed that all out, Mustafa. Oh yeah, I'm more looking now, I think, just over 1 lap to go, about whether we can get Ocon out of the range. I know he gets helped a little bit by Mick down the straights, but maybe by some miracle. Ah, come on. We can still keep Ocon at bay. Tyler, warning lights on. 1 more lap to go, though, here from Bahrain. It has been a tough opening race, not as tough as often, thanks to those constant mechanical failures we often get around this circuit. 4.1 to Mick Schumacher. That gap is still going up, and it is going up more and more each and every lap. 29.0 that time round. Don't think we'll be able to find another 2 tenths to go quicker than Charles, but I think there is still a slight window against Mick Schumacher. Another half-second gain that lap, but come on. We cannot give up, because even if I can't get Mick, I've got to try and get Ocon in that McLaren. Up in turn 4, we are really pushing late on in the day. I'm going to have to make sure at the final turn I drain the battery. Really just taking every possible risk at the moment. Would love to try and get that 7th place, but 8th would still be a few valuable points there. 8th is still double the points of 9th, remember. Quick maths and all that. Charles Leclerc, though, wins the opening race of Season 6, and our reigning world champion showing why he is the class of the field there. Victory in Sakhir once more for Charlie Boy. I think it is going to be a Red Bull of Sergio Perez who comes through for P2 when all is said and done. So Lando Norris, of course, runner-up last season, still looks like he might be the bridesmaid there, but Liam Lawson, a fantastic P4 to finish out his debut weekend here in an Alpine car that is definitely should not be in those places. Out of the final corner, though, will we get Ocon right at the end of this race? Drain the battery? Yes, we will, by 2 tenths of a second. That made it worth it right at the end there.
That's it then for another spectacular Grand Prix here in Bahrain, and a real champion's drive to take the win. Anthony, tell me, what was it that helped them achieve this
You know what?
success?
We'll take it.
Well,
Liam
honestly,
Lawson, though,
Felix,
yeah,
going
absolutely
for
my
the
driver of the day in
car
P4
today.
there.
I mean,
Mega
we can
effort
talk
by
driver
him.
skill all day, but if you don't have a solid team to back that, you're never going to get anywhere.
But Charles
When you hit
takes the
that
first
sweet
win of the
spot
season for
having
the
both
team.
an
We love to
excellent
see it.
driver and an incredible car, that's when you see results like those we witnessed today.
A real champion's drive, something Matt can't relate to. Liam Lawson, yeah, absolutely could be a dark horse this season. Yeah, I did say 8th. It's because I had the penalty give up. So I came between Ocon and Mick in the end. So worth the extra couple of points. You know, they could become very useful coming into the season. Gonna get boring seeing Charles and not you. Now, I reckon next time out, we might be able to get there. Exclamation mark Discord. You should be able to get yourself in. Happy that people enjoyed it though. Like I said, it was honestly one that I was a little bit worried about doing tonight. You know, first race and all that, but
Charles Leclerc's
pulled
points
through.
today take him to the top of the championship standings. So let's review the driver's standings. Some amazing talent out on the track today. But Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
Richard for sure gets my vote today.
Let's move on to the constructors. The owner-drivers team moved to the top of the table. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula 1 action. I can't wait to see what's next.
Well, there we are then, the end of the Bahrain Grand Prix, and Charles Leclerc once more takes the dub. 85 minutes of action-packed racing here in Sakhir, but honestly, he held on to the lead at the start and never really looked back. Sergio Perez, though, good drive to beat out the Ferraris, with Lando Norris there just 6 tenths behind him. Liam Lawson, though, absolutely my driver of the day. 8th to 4th, he was aggressive at the start, and he was able to keep up with some faster cars there, beating out his former F2 rival Oscar Piastri. Valtteri Bottas comes through in P6. We just couldn't quite get the jump over Mick Schumacher when all is said and done. They're only P8 for us ahead of Esteban Ocon. And Richard Verschoor, Alfa Romeo, I gave him stick after qualifying. They proved that their car still had some good race pace there. 10th and 11th come the checkered flag there. Only DNFs this weekend were Felipe Drugovich and Pierre Gasly. Oh, Jean Deruvala broke down on the very last lap. So he goes and nabs fastest lap bonus point because the game's broken like that. Things you love to see. But he still beats out Magnussen and Enzo Fittipaldi. Thank you all so much for watching this video, though. Like I said, if you want to come watch these live over on Twitch as well, I will leave a link down in the description below. That's going to do us, though, for the opening race here in Bahrain, and we will be back very, very soon. Formula 1, staying in the Middle East, will be out in Sakhir. You guys do not want to miss that.